Let's see. Yeah, 40% of men in the United States do not have biological children. So...
We need attack support on the marked objective.
It's not really a statistical possibility that, you know, a lot of us simply will not have kids.
It's just nature. Every species has excess males. It's all gonna be okay because God loves them. I get some variation.
Yeah. Well, dude, I'm in that, what, 60 whatever percent of guys aged 18 to 30 who are single. So, yeah, that's definitely me. Brutal, dude.
Every day. Every day. I never get positive reinforcement from females at all for this in any capacity, by the way. I get YouTube literally is demonetizing this, so I gotta upload it over here to Rumble. You know. And then every talking head Bipsy who's like claiming that they want to help you on the internet, they're freaking so damn angry. Why do you think I don't want to go try? All you, and I'm blocking you as much as I fucking can. You people keep lambasting how I just don't want to go try. Why would I try for this world? Explain that. Why would I try for this world when it does nothing but slap me in the face? You know, and the real galling thing about this video is this guy is 38 years old and she's 27. I just... I'm...
Brutal, man.
He's 27. I just...
Grab what you can!
It's okay, though. You're excess, man. I'm really tired of being told that.
Chaga Shaga game with the 3. Is Griffin an exit? Hey, at this rate, I might be. You never know, man. You never know.
I'm really tired of being told that.
How many subs do you think he's blocked?
Echo has been neutralized.
That's a good push. Probably at least 400 or 500. I'm not sure. No clue. Let's see. Schizo chicken wing eating beef. I feel like that number's a lot lower than 60%. In the U.S., it's not. Here, look. Yeah, approximately 63% of U.S. men under 30 are single, a figure that has risen from 51% in 2019. This rate is nearly double that of women in the same age group, which is 34%, highlighting a significant gender gap in relationship status among young Americans. So, single includes those not married, not living with a partner, and not in a committed relationship. So, yeah, the share of these men actively seeking dates or relationships has declined from 61% in 2019 to 50% in 2022. So, of those 63%, only 50% are actively even looking for a relationship, bro. So that means about 31, 32% of men have just given up on trying to date.
Grab what you can!
That almost perfectly correlates with that 40% of men who don't have kids. So, interesting.
Because people, they believe it because they treat you that way.
We have lost Echo.
So what the fuck am I supposed to do? Just lay here, like a slug, listening to traffic go by loudly, shaking my whole damn house, and listening to that dog howl? What do you want me to fucking do? Because it's debilitating. It like completely sterilizes anything you want to say or do. And it just, I can't,
Keep pushing.
I hate this, and I hate my other options. What do you do when you hate every single option? Like, the only good is when I get a lot of money from Super Chats on my live streams, if you want me to be completely honest.
Well, there's your answer. Make as much money as possible. That's what I'm doing.
And the amount of bullshit I have to go through Forza down and shit.
Bravo has been lost.
Shout out to Forza Italia.
Hostiles are attacking objective Echo.
I completely lost any kind of like altruism I have towards people who have ill will towards me because you're just a bad actor. Ill will and bad actors. That's what I'll name this one. You're just a subversive, ill will, bad actor with ill intentions. You have nothing but ill intentions. All of you. So what do you do with that? What do you do when you have no employment options but things that pay less than this? Or construction?
I'm
Now, I don't want to break
fucking
my
hurt.
body, and the construction's not full-time anyway. I've lost all interest in anything else because it's just nothing seems worth it. I don't want to work on this house at all because it just doesn't seem worth it. I have this vague idea of maybe being able to move and work on something else, but it just doesn't seem worth it at all. So I can't wait for all people to come me for this one. Go watch that other paid boyfriend video. So there you go, guys. What do you want from me? I don't know how to
Let's
not
go.
do it. I can't. Physically. I slept
Just generate more money for the government, bro. Well, you get to keep most of the money yourself. You do realize that, right?
till 11 today. Just so I would have less day to have to fill.
If I have to pay 30% in taxes, you know, I still get more money the more I make. So yeah, the government gets more money from you, but you also get more money too. So.
And no, I don't want your fucking suggestibles about what I should do. And I woke up and I worked out. And I felt good about it. But oh no, can't feel good about anything. Not for 5 fucking seconds, huh? I'm really starting.
Which is kind of ironic, because that's what Forza Italia, I think, got banned for, right? It was saying to go to the gym. Brutal, man.
No, I really wish women. Doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter because nobody listens and nobody wants to do it.
Hostiles are assaulting Echo.
Which is sex. Getting me laid. No. Ha!
There we go. So next up. Work out with no gain. Well, it's more so about how it makes you feel, not necessarily to get swole. You know, physical activity puts you in a better headspace. You know, it's like scientifically proven that working out for an hour a day doing intense, load exercises is more effective than antidepressant pills. So if you're not okay, as Raymond would say, or sing, I guess I should say. You know, working out is quite literally the best thing you can do.
Be advised, the enemy now controls more objectives.
But I guess that's bad advice.
We've neutralized objective Bravo.
Doing chores would be a better not really. I mean, what chores are you doing that's like super
Objective Charlie is now under our control.
taking out the trash, vacuuming, unloading the dishwasher? I mean, I would hope that's not like physically intensive shit for you, but maybe it is. Like, bro, the thing is like, even if you don't feel like working out, just go to the gym, sit down on an exercise bike, and just put the fucking resistance up to like 20 and just pedal for like an hour. You'd be amazed at how like you feel like fresh after you do it, which is probably the complete opposite of what you think.
Alright, awesome. Thanks, nigga. Alright.
But you just feel better after you do it. Like, it sucks while you're doing it, but once you're done, you feel lighter on your feet when you walk. You know, your just overall mood has improved. You don't feel like gross or lethargic or anything like that. Like, I don't know. Doing like intense cardio like that for an extended period of time just makes you feel a lot better. Which it's scientifically proven to do that.
I need a medic!
But, yeah. Yeah, exactly, bro. We're not meant to sit on our ass in front of a computer all day. You know, I'm not really one to talk because I work for like
Hey,
9 to 10 hours
thank
a day,
you.
and then I stream for about the same amount of time too. But you know, it be like that sometimes.
Come on!
And Rickenzie with the 5. Appreciate it, man. Goofy bit once got a girlfriend simply by going into
Marked
fistic
objective
detail
under threat.
on
Let's defend the
on
position.
actually having a harem, like job, money, and the house
Hostiles now hold more
required.
objectives.
Still
Out.
gone, none. Shake my head. No harem to show for it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really think I'd want a harem, honestly. The whole harem thing sounds nice in theory, but I imagine it would suck in reality because of all the, you know, backstabbery and shit. Like, that's what basically overthrew a lot of Chinese dynasties, for example, is the harem. Constantly, you know, backstabbing each other and weaseling their way from the
Hostile forces are still ahead in the
in
fight.
order to
Let's
try and
regroup.
prop up their bastard versus the others.
Be
And then
advised,
you had the
hostiles are
whole eunuch
assaulting Charlie.
factor too, you know, fun shit. Yes, you do. Dude, I don't even want one woman, much
We're
less.
targeting objective Delta.
Hiya, Squirt. Now stop me if you've heard this. An angry dweeb with an obnoxious voice and an obsessive loathing for a company or product takes to the internet to complain about the one thing they hate even more than said company/product, which just so happens to be another angry dweeb with a voice.
Neutralize Delta.
What a bunch of
Oh my god.
losers, am I right? Touché. Now, I realize I just described about half of all content creators, and obviously my hands aren't clean. I've been on record complaining about what? I realize I just described about half of all content creators, and obviously my hands aren't clean here either.
What the fuck? I put the buy in bitch.
We need attack support on the marked objective.
I've been on record complaining about Nintendo, specifically when it comes to their anti-consumer pricing attitude, and I've
still
also been on
controls
record
more
complaining about
objectives.
Nintendo influencers, specifically that I find their content cheap, painfully uncreative, and actively fostering resentment against the very company that their creators have made a career as bolstering. And I'm certainly not alone in that opinion. I'd say the overall popularity of channels like Switchforce, Nintendo Land, and even like Yoshi Prime has diminished significantly within the past year or so. And don't just take it from me.
Nintendo, you're doing great. Nintendo YouTubers, not so much.
Now, whether this is because of the eternal arms race between YouTube and ad blockers, seasonal shifts in viewership, or most likely a homicidal AI algorithm, I'm not one to
You
say.
had my back. Be advised, objective
Relevance,
Charlie has
revenue,
been
and
lost.
time to Nintendo's public perception is more divided than ever before. It doesn't seem like it's ridiculous. And it's really only left me with one overarching question, which is, wait, what revenue? Are you guys trying to tell me you make money off this website? It has also left me with
The enemy
another
are taking
question.
more
Does this mean
objectives.
the end of Nintendo influencers? Does this mean that we, as a society, have finally moved on from this easy
This is testing me, man. This is testing me. We'll see. I don't know.
intended content that pumps out 20-plus minute runtimes only to see something that can be summed up in 30 seconds? Does this mean that these videos are now being...
That shit's nuts. That's basically Young Yeah's entire channel. Is something that can be 7 minutes, stretched out to 15.
And what they truly are, a waste of time, energy, and attention, and are finally being dismantled by the very fan base that once held them up? Nope. No, it's actually got others. The Nintendo influencers have seen an enormous rise in popularity as of late. Creators who have made their entire online identity based off one company's ultimate success or failure. Sound familiar? There are really only two key differences between respectively Nintendo YouTubers and Nintendo YouTubers. Those being their opinion of the company they're both so obsessed with, and the tendency for Nintendo YouTubers to also express hatred toward people of color, women, and people with disabilities. You see, most Nintendo
Well, that part's based.
influencers appeal to a wide audience of people, and thus are generally very diligent about maintaining an apolitical stance in their content, even if they're
begun
discussing an
our assault on
explicitly
Echo.
political subject. For like me, we don't always take those types of things into politics. A large portion of Nintendo hate influencers, on the other hand, have specifically cultivated an audience of alt-right YouTubers who just so happen to also hate Nintendo. So in this video, I want to show you just how large that overlap is, and theorize as to why it exists in the first place. Of course.
Hey. Dude, I'm right here. You know, I dare to be different, guys. I break the mold.
Take what you can carry!
I'm alt-right, and I like Nintendo, so we need to
Objective
add like a
Echo
little small
neutralized.
circle here for me.
Get into that, let's talk about Britain, right? Because it's
Hostiles
rather
still control more objectives. Let's regroup.
Every which way. Democrats, Republicans calling each other out.
vehicle!
You're all pedophiles, okay? I don't care what sharing it is. By my metric, if you get content
Objective Echo has been secured.
surrounding trending sentiments for the sole purpose of capitalizing on that trend, you are grifting. You
Objective
are
hard.
ability.
We need
You
you
are
supporting the
into
attack.
one angle because you found it to be the most lucrative stance to have.
Well, that is the definition of grifting, is pretending to care about shit when you don't in order to elicit a response and or financial benefit.
Not because it's what you actually believe. Now, in case it wasn't clear, my grifting accusations are just like and while I'll mainly be focusing on Nintendo hate YouTubers in this video, I also want to reiterate that Nintendo deserves hate as much as they aren't entirely wrong. Disney's theme parks have become so expensive in part because the company knows they can rely on their most staunch supporters to cough up the money regardless, and thus make up for whatever revenue they lose from pricing normal people out of a ticket. And I honestly think Nintendo is doing the same damn thing, which absolutely deserves to be criticized and called out. But I think lately, the valid negativity that Nintendo has stirred up with their pricing has been exploited in the same fashion as all the excitement that Nintendo stirred up around the Switch era. My problem with these channels is not that they are expressing the same as Nintendo. My problem is that their one-note coverage is no more nuanced, and in conjunction with their positive counterparts, is currently sapping whatever gradation remained in online discourse, which is streamed as
Why am I not grifting gaming? I don't know, man. I should, honestly. I should just make like all the fucking this company is anti-consumer slot. Like it's just easy views, but I genuinely don't fucking care about
Hostiles
that
still
shit.
control more objectives. Let's
Quite
regroup.
literally, getting pressed over video games in the big 26 is mad gay.
that, and I also think it's a little weird how many of these guys are journalists. Devin, otherwise known as Old Frogmother, is a newcomer to YouTube who has amassed millions of views making Nintendo hate content despite being active on the website for even less time than I have. And listen, fucko, before you call me jealous and tell me to go cry about it, let me just say that, yeah, I am jealous. Now I'm crying about it, so I wonder how. Of course, I'm envious. I mean, this little kid essentially just had to pop in front of a microphone and spew out like over-repeated obnoxious nonsense. Meanwhile, I actually had to sit there and watch his garbage content in order to make this video. Now, Lord Frogmire actually comes from a family, and has been platformed by his brother with a much larger following ever since his earliest days.
Hostile forces are still ahead in the fight. Let's regroup.
Following his brother Cody's advice.
Here's how simple it is to make a good YouTube channel. My brother has a successful YouTube channel, and I just did what he told me to do. All you guys claim to worship Kobe, maybe just do what he fucking tells you, retard.
Oh, well, then,
Be advised, Objective Echo is under attack.
Well, it doesn't really matter what I think alt-right is. It matters what they think alt-right is. And they think anything right to the fucking, you know, what, the Communist Manifesto is alt-right. So by their definition, I am alt-right. We won't let you become Harlow.
Objective Bravo.
Well, dude, don't worry. I'm not taking the puppet pill anytime soon.
The whole point of the race is for the divide.
Ah, cool. Looks like the top male role model if I've ever seen one. Look, I prefer my YouTuber.
Hostiles still hold more objectives.
But my issue with Lord Frogmire isn't actually his sense of entitled unapologetic nepotism, as obnoxious as that is.
It's weird how easy it is. Doesn't it make you sad? Because it should. Man, I really wish I just made bad videos and had like 30 subs. Wouldn't that be way cooler?
The issue I have with Lord Frogmire is that his entire online identity lives in the shadow of his neo-Nazi brother, who has not only shaped his content, but also his
Find a way to
There's
win.
very little distinction between these two creators. If you've been unlucky enough to watch one of their videos, you've seen them. However, Frogmire's opinion on Donkey Kong Bonanza was uncharacteristically favorable. He didn't go so far as to say,
It's great. The game's great. Honestly, I wish I could tell you it was bad. I wish I could tell you you didn't have to spend $450 for a piece of shit and then another $70 for the game. But it really might be worth it this time.
Cut to a week later when Koki, aka Synthetic Man, drops his review of Bonanza mid, and all of a sudden, Lord Frogmire's opinion of the game
Big disagree.
much more tepid.
Bonanza, while good, is the type of game I never want to see again. I definitely wouldn't buy a Switch 2 for this game. In fact, I didn't. I played my brother's copy.
Frogmire is also implied with admiration for Claire Obscure, and it stands out from other modern releases.
Move to attack the marked objective.
I don't think it's a coincidence that the greatest games were made with
A small team of 30 Frenchmen and 200 Indians.
under 50, and that includes the modern day.
Once again, this opinion changes after him and his brother dropped two nearly identical videos one day apart from each other that both essentially say the same thing.
It's a good game. That's what I always hear. It's a good game, though. I don't believe you.
So this all begs the question of what exactly Synthetic Man's advice was to his younger brother.
You know, it's just a coincidence. I listened to a successful YouTuber and then had a 1 million view video in the first month of making videos. Just a coincidence.
What did he tell Lord Frogmire to do besides, don't come to school? Was his advice to make the most obnoxious thumbnails known to man using exclusively impact fonts? Or maybe just to use the N-word more often?
You're supposed to say the N-word in a video, hard R. Why didn't you do that?
I've never been that kind of edgy. I've been the bully specific.
But you and
people
Thomas
shit.
have said the N-word, though. What are you talking about?
Oh, you mean, yeah, but it's to hurt people's feelings intentionally. So
Oh, I see what you
I'm
mean.
being nice to people.